Hi everyone, it's Lori, and I have some exciting news to share with you today. It's about something magical that's going to be happening around this Christmas holiday season. It is the release of a brand new anthology published by my publishing company, Random Moon Books, consolidating short stories or novellas from 8 different authors that are members of my South Carolina Low Country chapter of the American Christian Fiction Writers. So, what does that tell you? That tells you that the stories are written by people who really are committed to their craft of writing in the inspirational Christian fiction genre. Because we've all joined this national organization called American Christian Fiction Writers. We're trying to improve our writing and our skills and our messages through our books. And we meet monthly and do these special projects. Do you remember our other anthology called Charleston Light, which was, they all were stories that included the lighthouse on Sullivan's Island, which is called Charleston Light. So each of the authors who contributed to that anthology had to come up with a story that included that lighthouse. We had such a good time doing that one several years ago that we decided to do another one, except this one is a Christmas anthology. Look at that beautiful cover. There's just something magical about Christmas, but in Charleston, South Carolina, the holiday is extra special. So that's what the authors that contributed to this anthology, that was their challenge, this project, is to come up with a Christmas story that takes place in Charleston. And if you enjoyed our last anthology, I know you'll like this one too. For example, my story that I contributed is called Dock Street Miracle. And Dock Street Theater is a real life, theater that has a rich history in the colonies, in the colonial times of Charleston. It was actually the first building in all of the colonies that was built and opened specifically to be a theater. All the other ones, maybe they would put on plays at their, government buildings or schools or whatever. But the Dock Street Theater was specifically intended to be a theater. And in order to do some research, I asked a friend to come with me. We bought tickets and went to a play at the Dock Street Theater. It's still going strong. And just being inside that amazing building and just understanding and thinking about how many people have sat in these theater seats and saw the theater, the plays in that historic theater. It was just really magical. And I took that feeling of magic into writing my story. So Dock Street Miracle is my story for the anthology, and it's about, I'll show you the cover art or the scene break art. There's a camel. Why is there a camel in the middle of the story? Well, you're going to have to read the story to find out. But in addition to my story, there's 7 others, and they all are wonderful stories. Some are romance, some are mysteries. I think there's a time travel story in there. There's a crime to solve. There's all kinds of great stories involved within the pages. So I hope that you will not only check it out for Christmas, but also maybe put it on your Christmas gift list for others. One thing that we like to do when we create and publish an anthology is we choose a worthy charity that all proceeds will go to. So after we've paid for the costs of publishing the book, all proceeds, instead of going into the author's pockets as royalties, as most royalties do, we gather those money and make a monthly donation to a charity. And for this book, the charity we chose is called Rise Ministries of Orangeburg County, South Carolina. And RISE stands for Restored, Ignited, Supported, and empowered. And it's basically a ministry to help men who have lost their way and either fell victim to addiction or homelessness or unemployment, that they're having a hard time getting back. It is a place that welcomes them in and teaches them life skills and gives them a place to stay and gives them skills to take into employment. So we're very, very excited to be providing our proceeds from Holy City Christmas to Rise. Just like last time when we did Sullivan or Charleston Light, we donated our money to a women's ministry. So we thought this was really great to be able to donate to the men that needed some help. So anyway, I would like to end this here, but I just wanted to get on and share a little bit about Charleston, a Holy City Christmas, Charleston Holiday Tales. And if you have any questions about it, drop me a note and I would be happy to answer those. All right. Thank you. Have a great day, everyone.